one यार। मैं बता रहा हूँ one on one नहीं होगा, सब जा रहे हैं यहाँ पे, हम लोग सबको नौकरी की तलाश है, हम सब यहाँ से जाएंगे, कहीं नौकरी ढूंढेंगे, वो पूछना है पूछ लो, किसी और जगह के बारे में पूछ लो यार।
किसको नहीं मिल रहे?
The first half of the question I think Jerry should answer. I think they have a promotional strategy in place, so he'll be able to answer that better. But as for my role, once Jerry finishes answering the first half of the question, I'll answer the second half.
Well, in terms of the key creatives, since the film is titled Crazy Four, so we focus the entire publicity on the four central characters. But beyond the hoardings that you all are seeing, if you look into the other publicity material, it features all our actors, which is the Crazy Four plus, there's Diya, there's Juhi Chawla, Rajat Kapoor, Zakir Hussain. They are all featured in all of the publicity material of the film.
I happen to be in love with a madman, a crazy man in the film, and you can guess who it would be. Who do you think, Suresh?
Rajpal.
Well, I'm paired opposite Arshad in the film, and it's a very interesting relationship because it's one that you pick up after they've broken up. So it's really nicely done. I play a journalist in the film, and it's a very interesting relationship, and the scenes are very, well, I wouldn't say dramatic, but I think in a funny space. I think the relationship that mine and Arshad's character share is the real side in a very funny way as well. So it was good fun working with Arshad for the first time.
Yeah. We've actually been in a movie together, same movie, but never got to work with each other. This time we did. It's really nice, you know, the relationship we have. It's painful, to be honest. It's a very painful relationship that the and you shared in the film. There's a lot of depth in it, a lot of reality in it, very identifiable. One definitely has gone through this phase in their life when nothing works, nothing seems right, and you really want everything to work and it just doesn't happen. It's one of those kind of things. As a movie, I would say my request is not to come to the theatres with the idea that you are going to see slapstick comedy or something. I wouldn't say that. Yes, there is humor, but there's a lot more to it than humor. It's a sweet film, it's a very nice film, it's a warm film. It makes you think, you know, it has all those positivities in the film. Other than that, as I said, my request is, in spite of us great actors being in it, thank you very much for saying it myself. There is humor and there's a lot of super performance. It's really, really good performance by everybody. Brilliant work.
You're being typecasted by only doing multi-starrer comedy films. Is it that you multi-starrer films, or aren't you approached by doing lead role?
I think it's economically viable to do a multi-starrer film, to be honest. You have practically every second. To do a solo film, you should be either Shah Rukh or Salman or somebody like that. So I think one should be very practical in life to do what you, or if I want to do a solo film, I will see that the budget does not exceed a certain amount. That will be sensible. Living in a megalomaniacal world is not a practical thing to do, and I'm a very practical man.
ये वजह बिल्कुल नहीं। राकेश जी इस वक्त बिजी है, जो एक प्रोड्यूसर की रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी होती है टुवर्ड्स द रिलीज ऑफ अ फिल्म, वो उन कामों में मसरूफ़ है, इसलिए वो आज यहाँ पर है नहीं। और कहीं ना कहीं वो चाहते हैं कि अपने डायरेक्टर को फोरफ्रंट में लाए, क्योंकि उनको तो सारी दुनिया जानती है कि जिस डायरेक्टर को उन्होंने पहला मौका दिया फिल्म बनाने के लिए, दुनिया उन्हें भी जाने। और यही वजह है कि ये दूसरी वजह कि वो इस वक्त यहाँ पर नहीं है।
और इत्तेफाकन मेरे ख्याल से आपकी फिल्म के साथ भी वही बात अक्सर आजकल हो रहा है कहीं ना कहीं कि कोई जो है कोई वजह बन जाती है कॉन्ट्रोवर्सी, खास अभी देखिए म्यूजिक को लेकर कॉन्ट्रोवर्सी चल रही है, डांस में
एक बहुत अनफॉर्चुनेट सा एक पैटर्न बनता जा रहा है कि जब भी एक रेप्यूटेड प्रोडक्ट हाउस की एक फिल्म रिलीज़ पर आती है, कुछ ऐसे लोग खड़े हो जाते हैं जो फिल्म को नुकसान पहुंचाना चाहते हैं। और इस वक्त ये मैटर कोर्ट में है एंड द लॉ विल टेक इट्स ओन कोर्स एंड वी विल रिस्पेक्ट द डिसीजन ऑफ द लॉ। बट जहाँ तक मैं समझता हूँ, प्रोड्यूसर्स को अब यूनाइटेड होकर इस के बारे में कुछ करना चाहिए, ताकि somebody or the other release के वक्त cannot hold a production house and the producer and the film at ransom. I have no idea because I have not heard or seen the commercial that is being talked. If there's any similarity, ये पहली बार नहीं हुआ है और ये कोई आखिरी बार भी नहीं है when two creative minds perhaps have thought of something which is similar. अगर तो किसी किस्म की objection किसी को भी होती है, that should always be done at an appropriate point in time. लास्ट मिनट जब फिल्म रिलीज पे आ रही है तब ये इशू खड़ा करना somewhere is in bad spirit. Obviously, because the promos have been playing on television for the last 2 months, the music of the film is in the market for quite some time, so it's not that it's only a week before the release has he heard the song, he has an objection to it.
It's not a very glamorous film for anybody. We are all real people in the film, and every situation is almost lifelike. So the characters have been styled accordingly. Whenever you see me in apparel that any one of you could be wearing. You know, since she plays a journalist, there's salwar sometimes, there's Western outfit sometimes. Nothing glamorous or extra special. I think what I love about the character is that it's very modest, it's real, and I think the simplicity is what makes it beautiful.
Well, they belong to the film, so how can they overshadow something which it is a part of?
Actually, Ritik, we let them have it.
जयदी, अरशद खुद एक इतने अच्छे डांसर है, तो आपने आइटम नंबर क्यों नहीं किया?
I want everybody to answer this question. Come on, go for it. Now you answer. No, to be honest, really, I'll answer that. The thing is, राजा एंड नागिश वो वेरी क्लियर अबाउट द फैक्ट कि ये कैरेक्टर्स है फिल्म के और इनको उस कैरेक्टर के दायरे से बाहर नहीं आना चाहिए एंड विच आई टोटली बिलीव इन। आई मीन ये बड़ा कन्वीनियंटली होता है कि अचानक एक आदमी सपने में चला गया और पता चला माइकल जैक्सन बन गया। सो दैट्स व्हाट आई सेड, इट्स अ वेरी रियल फिल्म, यू नो, गुड परफॉर्मेंसेज एंड एवरीबॉडी स्टक टू द रोल, स्टक टू द कैरेक्टर्स एंड उसके इन दैट इट्स परफेक्ट। If I was a director, I would not want this guy to dance or anything. It doesn't. It'll kill that person.
Arshad turned
Well, to be very honest, they turned me crazy in a positive way with their support, their cooperation, and with their super talent. And it was great to see the 4 of them bonding between shots. I was happy to just see them enjoying themselves. And here I must give a special credit to Mr. Suresh Menon, because he is such a positive vibe, positive energy on the sets. He used to keep everybody so happy that people used to perhaps look forward to coming for the shoot thanks to Mr. Suresh Menon's company.
ये पॉजिटिव वाइब के बताने से पहले मैं आपको बता दूं कि सुरेश मुझे और जूही को हमेशा रुलाते थे। हर शॉट के पहले हमारे आंखों से आंसू बहते थे, क्योंकि ये हमको इतना हंसाते थे कि आंसू नहीं रुकते थे। सो ही इज प्रोबेबली वन ऑफ द
वाइफ की वजह से वाइफ के सामने मैं चुप रहता हूँ हमेशा, इसके लिए जब मुझे मौका मिला बात करना है तो मैं बहुत बोलता ही गया इसलिए। और कोई पॉजिटिव वाइफ, नो वाइफ से कोई
कितने हद तक
कारगर साबित होता है।
फोन कर दो सुनानी।
एक फिल्म के प्रमोशन के लिए एक आइटम सॉन्ग कितने हद तक कारगर होता है?
कितने हद तक?
कितना फायदा कर सकता है?
देखिए, अगर गाने अच्छे हुए एंड इफ वी हैव वेरी पॉपुलर स्टार्स परफॉर्मिंग देम, तो डेफिनेटली ऑडियंस उन्हें एंजॉय करती है एंड इट बिकम्स अ बिग टूल to get the audience into the theatres for the first few days and then the film takes over. अगर फिल्म अच्छी लगेगी तो उन गानों के साथ वो फिल्म चलेगी, लेकिन अगर फिल्म अनफॉर्चुनेटली ऑडियंस को पसंद नहीं आए तो उन गानों के साथ भी वो फिल्म नहीं चलेगी.
Your movie is just about to release. All this work, all this planning is finally going to be in theatres. So how you feel?
Well, I'm definitely very happy, extremely excited. And I'm just hoping and praying that the audience comes to the theatres on Friday, the 11th of April, and they like the film, because a film depends totally on the appreciation and the acceptance of the audience. So I'm just hoping that all goes well with the film once it releases on Friday.
सुनने को मिली थी कि 2 प्रमोशनल वीडियोस थे शाहरुख और ऋतिक के, जबकि टीम के हिसाब से शाहरुख का प्रमोट ज़्यादा करना चाहिए था. क्या कुछ ऐसा था कि ऋतिक का प्रमोट किया गया एंड शाहरुख इज अपसेट बिकॉज़ ऑफ दैट? It was promised to him.
No, it's absolutely not true.
That was a movie.
Okay, Arshad, you worked with debut directors before this. You working with Jaideep, now you also working with Leena Yadav. So what do you thought? What is the freshness or the creativity, the difference that you see?
The known directors don't want to work with me.
No, just kidding. Freshness. See, I'll tell you what it is. It is. I always look at it from the point of view that you could have been in the industry for all your life and you still won't be able to make a good film, and you could be doing your first film and make a great film. It's your sensibility, it's got nothing to do with the time you spend in a place. So I look at a person and more or less it gives me that vibe that, okay, this person definitely would make a good film. As far as Leena is concerned, I would have loved to do the film, but I'm not doing it. But so sometime soon.
This week on the box office, we have 2 debut directors. One is Jaideep.
Yeah, right.
Ajay is also. So what would you say about Ajay? I mean, you work.
Ajay, I have a very strong feeling he will make a very good film. Yeah, I've been with him, I know him well. He's a sensible guy, he knows how to make a film. So I wish him all the best. Yeah. And I really, as I said, I do think he'll make a good film. So.
Dear, you in the former controversy which is growing up.
I honestly don't even know about it.
Well, I'm just telling you that the Miss India Earth has breached the contract with Drags and she has signed Miss India as well. So how do you think there should be stricter selection procedures?
When we applied for the Miss India, we had very stringent contracts that we had to sign. Down to having a passport, everything was clarified. There were even questions about whether you've been in a marriage, whether there's any possibility of a... So there's a lot of things that had to be clarified before you even enroll in the contest, which I'm sure is done even now. If certain things are overlooked, that's unfortunate. But it's difficult to sit here and say, it shouldn't be done, because I really don't understand what goes into selection procedure anymore. Organizations have changed hands, there are new people involved, the girls are new, so you really don't know what's happening out there.
You have to be more specific. Show. You remember Harshada Saxena for sure?
Yeah.
Harshada Saxena was actually a Glad Rags contestant. She is still bound by contract at Glad Rags. However, she overlooked that contract and she got into another pageant, which unfortunately is a legal hazard. Do you think she's done something wrong, or do you think Maureen from Glad Rags should think, yes, let's go, let's pass?